Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm just back with some more daily numerology. Today is March 9th, 2023. In our inner world, we have a 9. In our outer world, we have a 19, which is actually pretty reflective because we've been having this theme of like yesterday was the 8th, and then we had the 18 that reduces down to a 9, like one number's, But in this situation, we have a 9, an ending number, and then reflective of a 19 or a 1, a new beginning energy. Which is very reflective, the beginning and end of the cycle, right? The end to the beginning to the end, the constant cycle, okay? Just a reminder of that today. So in this temporary cycle, okay, we have come to this 9 today, okay? And 9 is definitely about like conclusions and like, kind of bringing things to a close, but it's also about wisdom and charity and inspiration because we learn things from the other cycles within this number. And so if we can harness this 9, it definitely helps. Like, February was a 9 month and it was about letting go and closing up so that we can start again. Really letting things like move out so those new beginnings can really start to flourish, right? We understand that. But in this temporary energy, what is happening is that you understand that with this full moon that happened on the 7th, within this temporary cycle, you know that you were separated from people, places, or things that have been with you for a long time, but they went because they no longer serve your evolution going forward. And so in this energy today, we're going to look at that and understand that. And this full moon also highlighted that. And we're going to look at it because we don't want to hang on to any of it, right? We're really in this process. We don't want to hang on to it because if we hang on to what coulda, shoulda, woulda, and that's not how it is, it brings a lot of discontentment and frustration to us, okay? So to look at this 9 and look at it as a idea that we understand that here we are, the 9 month of February coming into March, and then the full moon just really bringing all that energy and highlighting it and looking for you and seeing what positivity it's going to bring for you, not negativity, positivity, okay? Maybe some of it was toxic, okay? Toxic to you, okay? And removing toxicity really allows us to go on a path because that toxicity isn't clouding our vision and our perception. So as soon as we remove it out, we can really see our path again, okay? And the 9's highlighting that today, which also helps us bring wisdom into our dreams coming true. All of these karmic lessons coming to a close, like we are a warrior right now. We are a warrior. And we're able to have anything that's going to come at us, we're going to be able to handle it because of all this energy that has happened. And this 9 is telling you that today. It is a really good day for a couple of things. One, it's a great day if you can, if anybody comes to you for any kind of help, it's your day to help them. You have the wisdom, you have the energy, you have the experience, you have the understanding, because that's what the 9's about. It's about that wisdom that you have gained through this let go, through this conclusion, allowing things to move so that you can start to like evolve. And the 9 is showing you that. You have the ability to give to others and inspire others through these lessons. It's another thing the 9 is bringing to you today. It's highlighting for you. I want you to see the positive of the 9. I don't want you to wallow in what has been lost. I really want to put that out there because it sets the stage, again, for how we go forth and where we're going. We can't wallow in what could have been because it doesn't allow us to see what's ahead. You know what I mean? So, and we are in a new beginning month. We'll go into a new beginning energy tomorrow, but this 9 is highlighting that that's where we're going to turn into, okay? And there's a lot of love and the wisdom and sharing and charity and inspiring others. That comes from a place of heartfelt love. When we want to help somebody from our own experience so that they may have an easier walk than we did. That comes from love. That's love. And the idea that we have surrendered and understood that instead of fighting the flow that's asking us to, remove obstacles, get over obstacles, let go of things, understanding that this 9 in last month and in today, that we surrendered to the flow of the energy, staying in the flow, we surrendered to it. And the more we surrender, the more things begin to take a different turn. We change the relationship with ourselves. We change our relationship with others. We change how we approach any relationship going forward. Because you know what? We now have compassion and understanding through the trials and the lessons and the conclusions that we have gone through. And that's what this 9 is about. That's what it's all about. It's just to examine what has happened, understand that it was the best thing for you moving forward, for you to evolve, for you to expand, so that you can see forward and see everything that's happening for you. And to not be clouded by the regret or, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't be clouded by that. And know that with all of that comes a wisdom that you are able to also inspire and help others with. And then in the outside world, we have a 19. So the 19 is a 1 energy, okay? I mean, it reduces down to a 10, which is like a turn for the better, which is our month as well. But the 19 as it is, okay? The 19 is about healing. Oh, excuse me. It's about the healing that comes through the obstacles that have been overcome, okay? And the obstacles that have been overcome, what happens is we get rewarded for getting through those obstacles, okay? We get rewarded with love all around us for overcoming those obstacles, and we also get new beginnings from that. And that's what this 19 is about. This 19 is highlighting or reflecting back on you, showing you your spiritual growth, the truth and integrity that comes from that spiritual growth, how you have the ability through the growth, through the change, to be playful. And that's reflecting back on you. Reminding you that if there's a couple things, reminding you that every turn, every conclusion brings a new beginning. We're in a cycle. It's reminding you of that. And that 19 wants you to take that energy, reflect it back inward, and know that if you're helping and inspiring others, to be reminded that's because you went through a spiritual growth, getting in touch with your truth and integrity, getting in touch with your body, getting in touch with the nature around you through these tests and challenges, really coming in and connecting to all of that, because that's in the new beginning, connecting and being able to see all that. When we let the cloud go, when we let the darkness go, the 19 is reminding you that as you get through this, you always have the new coming. Always. The new brings you rewards and love and brings you new beginnings. So the 19 is just reflecting that back as you understand and you see what those conclusions are actually doing for you. The 19 is reflecting back, supporting your evolution, supporting you, helping others, and inspiring, because you know that this is how the cycle works. And you can share that with another person as you reflect your 9 wisdom out onto that new beginning, and then that new beginning reflects back into your wisdom. I hope that you guys have an amazing Thursday. This is a real eye-opening kind of energy, a real perspective on what has occurred, taking stock of what happened, and understanding that we don't need to live in the past, and we need to understand we don't need to live in it. We learn from it, but understanding that it was essential to us growing and being and seeing and watching our life take on a new timeline. That's what it's about. I hope you guys, again, have an amazing Thursday. And please, 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 my friend, Nikki, Duchess Divinity, dude, that girl, she got it going on, man. She really, really, really does. She really is in there, and she definitely has some great channeling insight on relationships, which is helpful because we all have relationships in our lives, and it's really helpful to kind of have a guide if we're kind of don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? And she really puts that insight in, and because of her own channel and because of her own experiences, she's really able to relate to what's happening in the collective. I also have a similar thing, right? I definitely, what I am currently moving through, I use to help me with these numerology readings in my own personal life and what's happening with me, which is representational of the collective, okay? We all have our personal things, but there's a collective energy that happens because we're all sharing that same energy. So there's all this similarity between like somebody giving you this information as well as what they're experiencing in their life. You know what I mean? And you know, Nikki's just a great resource. She really, really is. And, you know, if you can, you know, book a reading with her too, because it'll be epic. I guarantee it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.